Rain pounded the streets of New York City as Lucas Thompson stumbled out of the dimly lit bar, his jacket soaked through. At 25, he was used to nights like this, lonely, aimless, a far cry from the family home he'd been kicked out of 9 years ago for being gay. But as he turned into a narrow alley to shortcut home, a muffled cry stopped him dead. There, huddled against a dumpster, was a shivering teenager clutching a bundled infant, both on the brink of hypothermia. Lucas's heart raced. He approached cautiously, his voice steady despite the storm. "Hey kid, you okay? That's a baby. Jesus. Let's get you out of this rain." The teen, no older than 17, looked up with wide, terrified eyes, but nodded weakly, allowing Lucas to scoop them up and hail a cab to his tiny Brooklyn apartment. Once inside, Lucas wrapped them in blankets and called a friend who was a nurse. The baby, a boy maybe 6 months old, wailed until Lucas warmed a bottle from his emergency stash. He volunteered at a shelter sometimes, so he had basics. The teen, who introduced himself as Ethan, devoured the sandwich Lucas made, his story spilling out in fragments. Running from a foster home in upstate New York, the baby his half-brother Noah, abandoned by their addict mother. "She left us at a bus stop," Ethan whispered. "I couldn't let them take him away from me." Lucas listened, a knot forming in his gut. His own abandonment flashed back. His conservative parents in Connecticut disowning him after he came out, calling him a disgrace. He'd scraped by ever since, working as a barista by day and freelancing graphic design by night. Now, here he was, playing savior to strangers who mirrored his pain. He reported the situation anonymously to Child Services but convinced them to let him foster temporarily while they investigated. His clean record and volunteer work helped. As days turned to weeks, Ethan opened up more. He was gay too, bullied relentlessly in school, which is why he'd fled the foster system fearing separation from Noah. The apartment, once a solitary refuge, buzzed with life. Lucas taught Ethan how to navigate the city, enrolled him in online classes, and marveled at Noah's first giggles. But tensions simmered. Lucas's boss at the coffee shop questioned his sudden family, hinting at judgments about a single gay man with kids. Whispers from neighbors stung. Is he fit to raise them? Lucas brushed it off, focusing on stability. Then he met Ryan at the local LGBTQ center, where he'd taken Ethan for support groups. Ryan, 27, a social worker with kind eyes and a quiet strength, helped navigate the bureaucracy. Their conversations turned personal, sparks flying over shared coffees. Ryan had his own scars from a rejecting family. As bonds deepened, conflicts arose. Ethan's trauma surfaced in outbursts. He accused Lucas of trying to replace his mom, storming out one night. Lucas chased him down, their argument raw under streetlights. "I'm not trying to be anyone but here for you," Lucas said, voice breaking. Ethan softened, admitting fear of attachment. Meanwhile, Noah's health scare, a fever that landed him in the ER, brought Ryan closer, staying over to help. In quiet moments, Lucas and Ryan shared their first kiss, tentative yet electric, built on mutual vulnerability. Society's shadows loomed. A viral social media post about the gay hero saving street kids drew mixed reactions. Praise from allies, vitriol from bigots. Lucas's estranged parents somehow caught wind, sending a curt email. "Don't drag our name into your lifestyle." It fueled Lucas's resolve but cracked his armor. Ethan, sensing it, encouraged him. "You're better than them." As winter thawed to spring, investigations revealed their mother's whereabouts. She'd relapsed, rights terminated. Adoption talks began, but a DNA test for formality dropped a bomb. Ethan and Noah shared markers with Lucas. Stunned, Lucas dug deeper. The revelation hit like a freight train. The DNA results, meant to confirm sibling ties between Ethan and Noah for custody, showed unexpected matches. Lucas stared at the report in the social worker's office, Ryan's hand on his shoulder. "This can't be right," Lucas muttered. But it was. Ethan was his half-brother, Noah his half-nephew. Their shared father, Lucas's dad, had an affair years ago, producing Ethan and later Noah with the same woman. Lucas's parents had known, paid her off to disappear, but never told him. Flashbacks assaulted Lucas, his father's stern lectures on family values. The hypocrisy now glaring. Ethan, pale, gripped the table. "So, you're my brother." The word hung heavy. Ryan squeezed Lucas's hand, grounding him. Back home, the apartment felt different, charged with unspoken questions. Ethan retreated to his room, processing the blood tie that explained odd resemblances. Same hazel eyes, quirky smiles. Noah, oblivious, babbled from his playpen. Lucas confronted his parents via phone, rage bubbling. "You abandoned me, and now this? You hid siblings?" His mother sobbed denials. His father barked about discretion. "We protected the family," he said. Lucas hung up, trembling. Ryan pulled him into an embrace, their relationship a lifeline amid chaos. "We'll figure this out," Ryan whispered. But Ethan's reaction brewed conflict. He felt betrayed, as if Lucas had known all along. "Were you just playing hero to fix your guilt?" Ethan yelled during a heated dinner. The argument escalated, Ethan packing a bag. Lucas blocked the door. "I didn't know. But now that I do, your family, real family." Tears flowed. They hugged, forging a tentative bond. Society intruded again. News outlets sensationalized the story after a leak. Headlines screaming, "Abandoned gay man discovers secret siblings in dramatic rescue." Support poured in, donations, offers of help. But so did hate mail accusing Lucas of exploiting the kids for attention. At the LGBTQ center, debates raged. Was blood the ultimate tie, or chosen family stronger? Ryan's presence steadied them. Their romance blossomed discreetly. Stolen dates in Central Park, where Lucas opened up about fears of inadequacy. "What if I'm not enough for them?" Ryan, who'd lost his partner to illness years ago, shared his grief, drawing them closer. Intimacy grew emotional, not physical, rooted in trust. But external pressures mounted. Lucas's job suffered from distractions, leading to a demotion. Ethan faced bullying at his new school, kids taunting him about his gay brother dad. A turning point came at a family court hearing. Lucas petitioned for guardianship, but his parents appeared, claiming rights as grandparents to Noah and partial to Ethan. "He's unstable," his father argued, citing Lucas's orientation as proof. The judge, progressive, eyed them skeptically, but the drama unfolded. Ethan testified bravely. "Lucas saved us when no one else would." Ryan, as witness, praised Lucas's character. The courtroom tension peaked when Lucas's mother broke down, admitting regret. "We were wrong about you," she whispered post-hearing. Lucas, conflicted, didn't forgive easily. As summer approached, healing began. Picnics with Ryan became routine, Ethan warming to him like an uncle. Noah's first steps brought joy, symbolizing progress. Yet doubts lingered. Lucas wondered if blood ties obligated reconciliation. Ethan, exploring his identity, joined pride events with Lucas, facing societal pushback but gaining confidence. A protest turned ugly when counter-demonstrators harassed them, reinforcing the world's cruelty. Ryan bandaged a scrape on Lucas's arm that night, their bond unbreakable. With custody granted to Lucas, life settled into a fragile rhythm, but the blood ties ripples continued. His parents' attempt at amends came via letters, apologies laced with conditions, like, "Keep it private." Lucas tore them up, confiding in Ryan. "They don't get to waltz back." Ryan nodded, his own family estrangement mirroring Lucas's. Their relationship deepened. A weekend getaway to the Hudson Valley marked a milestone, conversations turning to futures. "I see us building something real," Ryan said, stars overhead. Back in the city, Ethan's teenage angst clashed with newfound stability. He snuck out to parties, testing boundaries. One night, he returned drunk, confessing a crush on a classmate. "What if he rejects me like everyone else?" Lucas shared his coming-out story, emphasizing self-worth. But Ethan's rebellion peaked when he contacted their shared father secretly, hoping for closure. The meeting, arranged at a neutral cafe, went south. Their dad denied involvement, calling Ethan a mistake. Devastated, Ethan lashed out at Lucas. "This is your fault for digging up the past." The fallout strained everyone. Noah, sensing tension, became fussy. Ryan mediated, suggesting therapy. Sessions uncovered layers. Lucas's abandonment issues, Ethan's trust fears, even Ryan's lingering grief. Progress was slow, but breakthroughs came. Ethan apologized. Lucas admitted overprotectiveness. Society's microscope intensified. A documentary crew approached, promising positive exposure. Lucas hesitated, wary of exploitation, but Ethan pushed. Let them see we're normal. Filming brought catharsis, but also controversy. Viewers debated online. Can gay men raise straight kids without influence? A subplot emerged with Ryan's job transfer offer to Chicago. It's a promotion, but I don't want to leave you, he told Lucas. The dilemma sparked arguments. Lucas felt abandoned again. Ryan defensive. This isn't rejection. It's opportunity. Ethan, overhearing, sided with Ryan. Don't hold him back like our family did us. The words stung, forcing Lucas to confront patterns. They compromised. Ryan took the job temporarily, committing to long distance. Holidays amplified emotions. Thanksgiving, their first as a unit, invited Ryan's sister, a rare ally. Laughter filled the apartment, but Lucas's parents' uninvited call soured it. We want to meet the boys, his mother pleaded. Lucas refused, hanging up. Ethan questioned, what if forgiveness heals? Debates ensued, highlighting generational divides on reconciliation. Pride Month brought empowerment. They marched together, banners high, but an encounter with homophobic protesters turned violent. A thrown bottle grazed Ethan, igniting fury. Hospital waits bonded them further. Ryan flew back, holding Lucas as Ethan recovered from a concussion. I can't lose you guys, Lucas wept. Recovery fostered growth. Ethan pursued art therapy, channeling pain into drawings. Lucas's graphic design side hustle boomed, inspired by their story. Ryan's visits became passionate affirmations of love, plans for cohabitation brewing. Yet, a leaked family secret from the documentary stirred scandal. Details of their father's affair hit tabloids, painting Lucas as vengeful. Public backlash tested resilience. Allies rallied, but detractors petitioned child services, questioning Lucas's motives. Investigations cleared him, but the stress weighed. In quiet nights, Lucas and Ryan dreamed of normalcy. Marriage, perhaps adopting more. Ethan, maturing, supported, you deserve happiness. As fall leaves turned, a surprise visit from Lucas's mother alone shifted dynamics. I left your father, she said tearfully. I want to make amends, no strings. Lucas's mother's arrival disrupted the hard-won peace. Standing at the door with a suitcase, she looked frail, eyes pleading. Please, let me explain. Lucas, stunned, let her in warily. Ethan eyed her suspiciously, Noah cooing innocently. Over tea, she spilled, years of enabling her husband's bigotry. The affair's cover-up to preserve image. I was weak, she admitted. Ryan, visiting, listened silently, offering Lucas silent support. Integration was rocky. She stayed in a hotel, visiting daily. Ethan grilled her. Why abandon Lucas? Her answers, societal pressure, fear, sparked debates on accountability. Lucas grappled with resentment versus pity. Part of me wants her gone, he confided to Ryan, but seeing her bond with Noah softened edges. Society watched. Media dubbed it the prodigal mother's return, fueling forums on forgiveness in queer families. Comments ranged from heartwarming to accusatory. She's using him for redemption. Conflicts escalated when she slipped into old habits, subtly questioning Lucas and Ryan's relationship. Are you sure this is best for the boys? She asked once. Lucas exploded. You don't get an opinion. She apologized profusely, attending a support group with them. Growth showed. She marched in a small pride event, holding a sign, Love my gay son. Ethan warmed slowly, sharing stories. But a bombshell dropped. Their father sued for visitation, claiming blood rights. Court battles reignited trauma. Lawyers argued biology versus nurture. Lucas's team highlighted abandonment. Witnesses included Ryan, testifying to Lucas's stability. Ethan, now 18, chose to speak. Blood doesn't make family, actions do. The judge ruled against the father, but the process drained them. Ryan's long distance strained. Video calls turned tense. I miss you, Lucas said. Ryan proposed, move here with me. The idea tempted, but uprooting Ethan and Noah felt selfish. Ethan's own romance added layers. He started dating his classmate, Ben, navigating first love's highs and lows. Coming out to Ben's accepting family contrasted Lucas's past, stirring envy. A double date with Ryan visiting brought laughter, but underlined distances. Society's judgments persisted. Ben's school faced backlash for promoting gay couples. Ethan stood firm, inspired by Lucas. As winter neared, resolutions formed. Lucas's mother moved nearby, earning trust through actions. Babysitting, cooking meals. She confronted her ex-husband, cutting ties. Lucas forgave incrementally, boundaries firm. Ryan quit his job, returning to New York for a local position. You're my priority, he said, proposing in their park under snowfall. Lucas accepted, ring simple yet profound. Celebrations mixed with reflections. Their story inspired a book deal, proceeds to LGBTQ youth shelters. But controversies lingered. Critics claimed the blood tie romanticized dysfunction. Ethan, thriving in college prep, debated ethics with friends. Noah's first words, Dada to Lucas, sealed bonds. Yet, shadows of past abandonments whispered doubts. With Ryan's return, their household expanded. Wedding plans intertwined with daily life. Lucas's mother helped organize, her redemption arc genuine. Ethan, now confident, mentored at the center, paying forward. Noah toddled everywhere, a bundle of joy uniting them. But loose ends tugged. A final confrontation with Lucas's father at a mediated session. I was wrong, the man grumbled, but offered no real apology. Lucas walked away, closure in indifference. Society's evolution showed in small wins, Ethan's school hosting inclusivity workshops, inspired by their publicity. Yet, pushback remained. A conservative group protested their wedding venue, calling it indoctrination. Allies countered, turning it into a statement of resilience. The ceremony, intimate in Central Park, vowed love amid chosen family. Ryan's kiss sealed promises. Ethan beamed as best man, Noah ring bearer. Post-honeymoon, normalcy reigned, but a new twist emerged. Ethan's biological mother resurfaced, sober, seeking contact. I want to know my sons, she messaged. Debates raged. Forgive or protect? Lucas supported Ethan's choice, a cautious meeting. She proved changed, visiting sporadically, adding complexity to their tapestry. Blood ties, once shocking, now one thread among many. Years blurred. Noah started preschool, Ethan college. Lucas and Ryan considered surrogacy, facing ethical debates. Do gay couples deserve biological kids? Forums buzzed. Their story, now a podcast, sparked global discussions on family definitions. Lucas reflected on his journey, from forsaken to founder of his own clan. In the end, bonds transcended origins. But one question lingers. Is blood truly thicker than water? Or does chosen family hold the real power?